Okay. Starting up. Getting ready to play some Final Fantasy here. Gonna test out a couple things super quick to make sure this is all working right. Hopefully I'm not talking to myself. Give me just a moment here. So, okay. Seems like it's all working. So I started playing this just a couple, I don't know, day or two ago. Um, Live streamed it at that time as well. I don't know, or didn't know at all what I was doing, to be honest. I don't really play games on PC too much. I am playing this on PC. Um, I'm also fairly new to streaming, and I hadn't played any of the old school Final Fantasy games for a very long time. Last I played was 4, um, and I recently played 12, and other than that, I played 7, 8, 9, 10. Like the difficulty level is obviously quite a bit different. Not a very forgiving game, throws you right in. I was not used to that. I'm a pretty experienced RPG player, but it's just been very, I don't know, 20 years or so since I played any these kind of unforgiving, evil, old school console RPGs. Um, so yeah, I got my butt kicked within the first couple of minutes of this game, and then realized what I got myself into. So since then, I've been doing a lot of grinding, leveling up, equipping. Uh, Earlier today, I did actually play a little bit just to do some grinding because I assume everybody doesn't want to watch me just grind 24/7 because that's what you got to do in this game. But yeah, I managed to basically get all the best equipment and most of the best magic at the current little elf village that I'm in. So I should be in pretty good shape to move forward. I'll double check my magic because I do think there's some level 4 spells I'd like to get. I think I want to get about, I don't know, I'll have to double check, a few thousand gold gil, and then I can buy some, excuse me, level 5 magic spells for my 2 mages there. Um, but other than that, I'm in pretty good shape. I mean, I do need to go heal. I guess I wasn't even paying attention. I don't know how I got so weak there. Probably just been a while since I healed. But yeah, my guys are fairly strong at this point. Alright, I'm gonna go heal. Alfheim village here. This is where I basically bought everything. I bought all the latest weapons and equipment. I bought the level 3 magic. I'm full on my magic slots there. Level 4 magic is where I do not believe I am full because I just couldn't afford it. So, anyway, let me take a nap here real quick. Heal. And we are off. I never played this way back in the day when it first came out. I just didn't even own a Nintendo until quite a while after Nintendo came out. Um, and then I remember it came out at Final Fantasy Origins back in the day on PlayStation, but I just never got around to playing it back then. And then after my PS2 started having a disc read error way back when, I kind of moved on to Xbox and actually never ended up going back to PlayStation. So I just never really got a chance to play it. I just never went back to PlayStation. And it did eventually come out on Xbox. That's what I'm playing now. I've got it on Gamepass. I've had it on my list forever to play. I just hadn't gotten around to it. But I'd also been recently playing 12, and that made me think like, oh yeah, I should go play the original. Now that I've got that, so yeah, it looks like I've got all 4 of these level 4 spells I still need to purchase. I'm probably not going to buy them all right now. I just probably won't use them all right now anyway. But I'm going to go level up, try and get some gold, and buy at least 1 for some gil. Buying at least 1 for each of my 2 mages. But yeah, playing 12 is kind of what made me decide I want to go back and play this finally. Basically reminded me. 12 is really cool for anyone who hasn't played it. I know that's an old game now at this point too. What is it? Probably, I don't know, 20 years old? I've lost track. I used to play the Final Fantasy games and a lot of console RPGs a lot in the late 90s up to, I don't know, 2008, 9. And I started more with PlayStation, but eventually moved on to Xbox after my PlayStation broke. And Xbox didn't have as many, Japanese type RPGs, but it did have all the, Fallouts, Baldur's Gates, that kind of stuff, and I did enjoy that, those kind of games then. So these warg wolves are a little tougher than the normal orange wolves, but these are still pretty weak. And like I said, I've got all the latest equipment for this the village I'm at. But yeah, I was definitely not used to grinding as much as I have to. Not that I've never played a game like this, but it's just been a long time. Like the game started, it throws you right in, expects you to grind like immediately, and I was not prepared for that. I'm gonna use my magic here and just wipe them out. You can see I have named my guys stupid stuff. Although Vivi is my favorite character from Final Fantasy IX, probably one of my favorite characters from all the Final Fantasies. So that's why I named my black mage appropriately. He's a bit on the weaker side because he died early on, and I didn't know what I was doing at the time. It took me a while to get him revived, so he's a little behind. So I have not fought these snakes at all. I'm sure they're poisonous, and the poison in this game is really annoying. Hopefully I can kill them before they poison me. Oh, they're pretty weak though. Yeah, there's some scorpions that I've run into a few times that give me a little bit of trouble. The poison, I hate it. It's not just this game, but obviously it sticks with you after the battle. But then even as you walk around, your poison just keeps counting down. It's not very forgiving. It's very mean. I don't like the poison. I mean, not that I expect you to like the poison, but it's definitely old school difficulty. I played Final Fantasy II a few years back. It's been like 7 years ago now, probably. I played it on actually Kindle Fire way back in the day. I never beat it because I was playing it as I was like traveling, and played it a lot during that time, and then I was done with that, and I just kind of fell off my radar and forgot about it, and never ended up going back. And I don't even know what like Kindle Fire is anymore, or if I wanted to play again, I'd have to restart. It's been like 7 years, whatever, 10 years. But I remember liking it. I mean, it was a ported version, updated, so it was nice. Good graphics and stuff, at least for a ported Kindle Fire game. I remember enjoying it. Made me want to. For a while, I couldn't even remember if I had played 1 or 2. but I spent some time looking it up, and it was 2 I played on Lake Kindle Fire, and that's what made me remember. Okay, so it was 1 that's the one I skipped. And then I played 4 a long time ago. That one I did beat 5 or 7, 8, 9, 10. I beat all those. 12 I'm still working on. And then, yeah, 1 I'm playing now, as you can see. And 2 I played quite a bit of, but never beat. Tactics Advance I played. I never really played Tactics, but I did play Tactics I can't speak. Advance on the Game Boy Advance, and never beat that one though either. I'm just not really a big handheld gamer, especially back in the day when I was younger. I would always just want to play on the console, so whenever I'd play handheld, I usually never beat it. Never, I'd play it like on the go, here and there. I'd never really finish them, it seems like. And nowadays I play a lot of stuff on my mobile, but I mean, I guess I used to play a ton of Pokemon Go on my mobile. It's the main thing I played. So that's a little bit different. Not a traditional game. Rose leveling up there. You see how much it took me forever to figure out the controls for this too, since it's on the keyboard and the menus and stuff weren't great. Almost 3,000. I need about 5,000 gold, and then I can grab at least 1 spell for each of these loser mages. Actually was just playing 12 a few minutes ago. Decided to take a break from that and play some 1. I mean, I could go out and actually explore and grind, but I like staying around the village because excuse me, because then I can just go right back and heal. Like a wuss. I'm a big pansy. Vivi is fairly weak right now. I mean, he's kind of weak in general. He's got pretty low max HP. I mean, he's a mage, that's why, but because you can see my white mage has the 2nd lowest. Let's see what level everybody is. I mean, at this point, Vivi's caught up to everybody level-wise. Okay. I mean, but you can see the bottom 2 are a little behind. They've got a little further to go to the next level than they do, but not too much. I'm gonna use Rose's magic and heal Vivi. And there we go. Mostly been streaming Pal World, which I really like playing, but my son has started playing that on a different server. And I don't feel like starting over for the 3rd time, so I haven't been playing that with him as much, and he hasn't been streaming it. I do really like Pal World a lot. I saw an announcement today about the Pal World card game, which is exciting. I don't know much about it. I didn't do a whole lot of reading. I don't know. I guess I don't know if it's a digital card game or a physical, but either way I'm interested. I'll buy cards if it's a physical card game. I probably won't pay for digital cards. I'm not really into paying for digital items anymore. But I'd be curious to play it. If it's digital, I probably would play it, assuming it's free or whatever. There's got to be some cost associated though. But I like Pal World quite a bit. And I could see it being obviously similar to Pokemon, but with all the like weapons and building, crafting, there should be all sorts of additional card types. So here we go, still grinding away. Got an antidote, which is nice because only 3,500 gil still. Speaking of raising money here, playing 12, I was having trouble. I was broke in 12, and it was annoying me. And then I realized that all this loot that I was picking up is meant to be sold. I guess I misunderstood. I'd read something about the loot being used to, unlock things in the bazaar. And I'm still fairly new to that game, so I was thinking maybe it meant like it was a crafting type thing. So I was hoarding all my loot to sell later on, or to craft with. As I didn't do any research in it. I just kind of assumed. And then just a short time ago, half hour ago, I realized, oh, nope, you're supposed to sell all this. That's how you mostly make money, and then that's how you unlock new stuff in the bazaar. So yeah, that's I've been playing for a long time with not long time, but for a while with pretty weak equipment because I had very little money. But I just loaded my guys up with new equipment in that game now too. Guess I need to be a little more thorough with my reading, do a little research. Goes with that game and this one, but oh well, it's worked out for me so far. I'm still alive. Alright, I'm going to heal Al now. I'm trying to remember why I named him Al. Al, he's a thief. Oh, Aladdin. It made me think because he's a thief. It made me think Aladdin, street rat, thieving Aladdin. You could say Al Capone or something too, I guess. Al Borland from Home Improvement. Not that he's a thief. But I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna heal him too. Okay. How much? Not even 4,000. They're good at my boat. And maybe I can find some stronger enemies out there that'll give me a little more money. Gil? There we go. Some different enemies at least. A little further from my base now. Why in the world did Al get hurt again already? Maybe I didn't even check, I guess. Maybe it's maybe it didn't heal him all that much. I didn't pay that much attention. Probably didn't. Oh well, and it's doing good damage to him too. I wish when you leveled up in this that it would restore your HP. I hate when it doesn't in games. Oh, it only restores a little bit. Okay. Actually, then I'm gonna go back to Kira and use that instead. Still didn't restore that much, to be honest. There we go. And I'll use Cure on VV Jr. And there. Now we're in good shape. Just gonna wipe them out. Using my Thundara. I love that. Obviously, this being an older game, it's not that complicated. It's difficult, but the gameplay is pretty straightforward. But I will say I am enjoying it. The grinding is not exactly fun, but it's straightforward. It's nice to not have to pay too much attention. Oh, geez, tons of them. Come on, VV, let's just Thundara these dudes. If you get a turn. Oh, fire. Fire at them, I guess. Well, they didn't do nearly as much as Thunder. At least I don't think it did. I'm not seeing any ports, really. Okay, well, here's one. I'm gonna... Funny, just as I say it, I run into one. I'm gonna go back to the very beginning village and heal there, because I'm almost there, and it's cheap to heal there. It's only 30 gil to heal. So yeah, here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Now go back to that village. I'm gonna heal here. These goblins are super easy. Well, I mean, they probably weren't so much when I first started because I was weak, but actually they were still pretty easy even back then. But yeah, man, it was funny. I doubt anybody that's watching this or will watch this watching my first gameplay. But I got my butt kicked. It was embarrassing because it was so new. Like the king signed me to go save his daughter, so I just rushed off to go save his daughter. I didn't bother equipping anything because I assumed I wouldn't be able to afford anything anyway, and thought it would kind of ease you into things and get me some gold as you go, and then you get some weapons. But nope, it threw you right in, expecting you to immediately grind and equip. Which is I'm just not used to it. I mean, obviously I can do it. It's not hard, but it surprised me. And the dude's rebuilt his bridge for me after I saved his daughter. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, my dog's running around up here now. Probably gonna pee on the floor. He's a troublemaker. I don't know what I'm doing over here. I need to leave this area. They're so low a level that it's not helping me get any gold or experience. Let's see. Sorry about that. Taking a second to reply to a question. If anybody watches my streams or whatever, I usually open packs of cards, lots of Pokemon, Batman cards, Marvel cards, Magic the Gathering cards. I do a lot of that on stream. Have a Pokemon related question. Listen. Anyway, let's see.
Welcome back.
Let's see. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm back. Had a couple of questions actually. Comments on some of my other YouTube videos that I had to reply to real quick. If you have not, go check them out real quick. I did notice my last YouTube short, I sounded really depressed because I opened a lot of Pokemon packs, not getting anything. And then I went back and listened, and it's like, man, I sound really bummed. I would not want to listen to that, watch that video if I were a viewer. I need to, I guess, be a little more positive. You can tell. I was opening Prismatic Evolutions, and if you're familiar with Pokemon, that's not a fun. I don't know. It is a fun set to open if you get a good hit, but the hit rates are so bad. And I've spent a decent amount of money on that set, and I'm never pulling anything. I hate that set. So you could hear it in my voice. I was kind of depressed, disgruntled, defeated. So I got to listen to my videos back a little bit more so I can catch that, because when I did that and realized how, I don't know, depressed I sounded, it made me think, like, why in the world would anybody want to watch this video? Not normally like that, though. But if you do happen to watch that one, you'll hear exactly what I'm talking about. You can hear it in my voice. I'm all just disgruntled about. I mean, I know it's a gamble every time you open a pack of cards or whatever, right? Sometimes you get something good, sometimes you don't. But more often than not, you don't. But with Prismatic Evolutions, that one just gets me, because its hit rates are so bad, and I've opened so many. But I've basically stopped opening that. I very rarely open it now because I hate it. Like, I honestly don't even open that many packs anymore. I've been buying a lot more singles. I know this isn't Pokemon right now, we're playing Final Fantasy, but while I'm grinding, yeah, I've been buying lots of Pokemon singles. Saves a lot of money, and it helps me build my collection. Like, I collect, right? I don't play a whole lot. I know how to play. I used to play online a decent amount. Me and my son went to a pre-release for Phantasmal. It was fun. But mostly we just collect the cards. I don't know. I like collecting mostly illustration rares, but a little bit, excuse me, a little bit of everything, to be honest. So we've got a fair amount. We've collected off and on for probably almost 10 years now, about 10 years, but it's been off and on. Never really paid attention to, like, the market. Didn't really buy singles until the last few years. I've mostly always just opened packs, up until just the last, I don't know, fairly recently. But since I collect, for the love of the cards, it got to a point where it's like, it doesn't make sense to try to build a collection through opening packs, because the hit rates are just too bad. But yeah, it's not practical to build a collection through opening packs unless you are okay spending ungodly amounts of money and don't mind overpaying. And that's the thing, is I guess for a long time I didn't mind overpaying, as long as you get something to add to my collection. Because that's always how I justified buying a bunch of Pokemon cards. Is, hey, I'm getting stuff to add to my collection, that's okay. But then when I realized, like, I'm spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars, more often than not even adding anything to my collection. And even when I do add something to my collection, it's a $3 card that I just spent $100 on. Like, let's just buy singles. And then I do buy the packs from time to time. Well, actually, I fairly rarely buy packs now, but I do still buy a lot of any sort of, like, collection, ETB, anything that comes with bundles of cards. and promos I'll buy, because I always justify those as, hey, worst case scenario, it comes with a promo, so it's not a complete loss. As long as I don't have the promo, I'll buy whatever blister, whatever tin, whatever special collection, and then I'll of course rip the packs that come in those. But what I have stopped doing for the most part is just going to the store and buying just loose packs. I used to do that constantly, every day. Go buy lots and lots of loose packs, open them, spend tons of money, and it's just sort of a black hole of money, because you open them, you get nothing, then you feel like you need to open more until you get something. And at least for me, that's how it is for me. It just led down a spiral, down the rabbit hole or whatever. Just keep buying more and more and more and more until you get something, and next thing you know, you spend $100 on a $3 card. So I do open the packs still, obviously, but I try to reserve it for opening the packs that come with, like I said, the ETBs, blisters, anything that is basically a good deal or comes with promo cards. And I just avoid buying the single loose packs, because that, like I said, becomes a bit of a rabbit hole. I did just pull a Lily's Clefairy not too long ago, which is what I had spent a ton of money on trying to pull from loose packs. And then I got a collection from my wife for Christmas, and I actually pulled it in that, so that was pretty funny. I'd already bought the card as a single because I'd given up on pulling it, and then I pulled it, but whatever. That's the other risk, is if you are still ripping packs and buying singles, and you end up pulling the singles. So I try to buy singles from sets that aren't really on the market right now. That way I don't pull the same cards I'm buying, but whatever. Anyway, beating the Jolly Green Giant here. Well, that one was Jolly Green. This one's, I don't know, Grimace. Let's see how much money I got. Hey, lots of money now. Where did I park my stupid? Oh, my boat's up there. I'm at the Elf Village again. All right, so let's go buy some stuffs. Yeah, I got all the equipment that I need here. I just need to go up here, buy a couple spells. I think I'm just gonna buy one of each. Blizzara probably, so I have a level 4 spell for him. For Vivi Jr. I just picked the name Rose for her, my white mage, because it seems like every game there's a female, every RPG there's a female character with some Rosalind, Rose, Rosa, like everything. Let's see, what do I want? Oh, cures poison. God, yes, because like I said, the poison in this game is driving me nuts. Alright, I'm going to continue on. And now I think about it, I don't remember what I spent so much time grinding. I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh yeah, I got out of the castle. Let me save. If anybody has ever played this before, feel free to tell me what to do. Although I do know at this point I gotta go to the castle. Elven Castle. I found some dwarves earlier when I was grinding that told me the castle has some basically explosives in the basement. Dynamite? I can't remember what it was. Some sort of explosive. Gunpowder? I don't remember. I don't know if it was excuse me, this castle or a different one. But I guess A, that's kind of creepy because there's explosives in the basement. And B, I gotta figure out which one it is. And I'll go and do that quest for them. What are they doing? Put our prince into deep sleep. Okay. Will you not aid our slumbering prince? So yes, that's my next quest, it looks like. Let's go talk to their prince. Figure out how to do his quest. Dwarves live in a cave on the western edge. Yep, okay. I already visited them while I was just grinding. Actually, speaking of me pulling a bunch of cards, open packs, I did get the dragon from Final Fantasy 1 in a magic pack that was really cool. It was worth like 60 or 70 bucks. I wasn't familiar with it because I hadn't played Final Fantasy 1, so I think I sold it. Well, I did sell it. Now I kind of regret it, but because now I am playing Final Fantasy 1 and will probably appreciate that dragon. I didn't appreciate it before though because I'd never played, but oh well, whatever. I could always just rebuy it if I really wanted to. Here we go. Slumbering Prince. Sleeping Beauty. Z. Okay, let's talk to this guy. The prince has slept under Esso's curse for 5 years now. There must be a concoction that can rouse one who sleeps so, but where? Well, I don't know. Anybody know? The Dark Elf King, Esso, stole into the castle and placed a curse on our prince. I'm guessing he meant stormed into the castle? I don't know what that means. Alright, then Essos carted away the castle's treasures. I'm wondering if I have to go find the Dark Elf Astos then. I do not know where to go next. Right, but clearly I have to rescue this prince. Let's wander around my castle a bit more and talk to people, see if anybody tells me anything worthwhile. Yeah, I will aid this prince, but somebody's got to give me a clue. Give me some idea of what's going on here. I wonder if the dwarves know. A witch who can brew any potion. Oh, yes. Let me think. Yep, okay. So I know the witch, I think her cave, her lair, whatever, is up above that original city I was in. So she can bring me that potion. But I think she's got a mission for me to do too. Her glass eye was stolen, and I think it's actually stolen by the same guy that they're saying put him to sleep. So I'm gonna go talk to her really quick. I'm sure she's just gonna tell me to go find her glass eye. But if I can, what I think I need to do is figure out where these dark elves are. I think I might know, actually. I have a guess. There's a hole in the ground back there that I visited and I didn't stick around. Maybe it's in there. Well, you can look at my map. There's a couple down at the very bottom left. That's where the hole was. I think directly above that yellow dot is where, I think that's where the dwarves were. I've lost track of what that other yellow dot up there is. Anyway. have to go do a little more running around and we'll see. And go up here and find the glass-eyed lady. Well, she's missing her glass eye. That's yeah, I like this lizard here that does not look at all like a lizard. Never seen a lizard quite like that. I think this is where the witch is, in this cave. Yeah, Matoya's cave. Alright. So she could wake him up. My eye, thump, ouch. I can't see what I was saying. Who could have stolen it? Alright. I need to find her eye. Somebody tell me where her eye is. Pretty sure the dwarves told me that Astos dude stole her eye. So I probably have to go to him, get the eye, then go back to her, give it to her, she'll give me the potion, and then I go resurrect the prince. Wake up the prince. I just don't remember, I just don't know where he is. Anybody know? Wonder. I'm trying to remember what each of these individual little yellow dots were. That may be. I'm trying to remember which one of those were the dwarf cave. Wish you could mark them. I don't like wandering around and unnecessarily. I should probably heal here. Because it's cheap. And I'm about to get on my boat and all right. Just go back down here. Wish I could remember where the ports were, or at least they were marked on the map or something. That'd be nice. Lovely. Because I'd like to land somewhere closer to those yellow dots rather than go all the way back to the village and land. I'm going to try to go a little closer and see what I can find over here. I think this might be... there's some ninja-looking pirates. It's a pain though, because by the time I get here, half my life's gone, and then I have to fight this dude. Gotta kick my butt. Is there any ports over here? I'm not seeing one. Maybe I'll just go back to Elf Town and walk. It's an easy enough walk at this point. And then I can heal again. Basically, the bad guys during that walk are probably easier than the ones I'm fighting. I feel like there's a fort somewhere, though. Oh, Jeebus. Let's thunder all of them. Oh, I did Blizzard on. Oh well. Still killed him. My new spell, Blizzard. Blizzara. I like how those big eyes there are named Big Eyes. I guess Shark is named Shark. Yeah, they only had so much creativity back then, I guess. Dun, dun, dun. All right. All right. Now I'm gonna heal, and then how much? I've got a lot of coin. Could buy some more stuff, but I'm not going to spend my money here. Whatever the next village is what I'll. $100 here. He's always rip you off. All right, I'll save. Gotta leave the town. Oops. I think. Well, it's one of these two yellow dots. I suspect. These spiders will poison me now too. Hopefully I bought a bunch of antidotes. I can't remember. Ah, frickin' A, you got poisoned. Gosh dang. That is annoying. Having to cure poison all the time. Oh wait, now I have that poison cure spell though. Still, I don't want to waste my magic on it. I really hate. I got 21 of these. Okay. Yeah, it's because I freaking hate poison. I mean, nobody likes poison, right? Wolves. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. This isn't it. This is was this it? I was here earlier. I just can't remember what it is. Yeah, this guy was saying, I was tricked by assets, and now my cast is falling in ruin. If I could see the crown from the Marsh Cave. Marsh Cave is, I think, where he is. So let's see. Alright, so then, probably up above where I am is where the dwarves were. Where's the Marsh Cave? What was this place called? Let's see. Maybe that hole that I found in the ground down here is the Marsh Cave. Ow, definitely needs to heal. That's lame. I don't want to have to waste potions already, but let's go ahead and heal Al. Alright, down here I think is the Marsh Cave. Or at least I saw a hole in the ground over here earlier when I was exploring. That was a cave. I just didn't stick around in it because I guess it was a cave. I mean, just a hole in the ground. I think I went in and like left right away basically. Alright, these warg wolves. Dead. Let's see, is this the Marsh Cave? Marsh Cave B1, okay. I'm gonna go out. Heal if I need to heal. Not too much. I will save though. Alright, so I need to find his... I can't remember what he wanted me to even find at this point. What are these? Green slimes? Huh? Whatever, I can't remember what it was I was looking for here, but... Oh, these barely doing any damage. Wonder if they're magic. Yeah, there you go. It's magic's what it takes to kill them. Ah, shoot. Somebody poisoned me? Oh. Vivi. God, I hate poison. What's this? Okay. I'm going to defend, magic, do diarrhea, and hopefully wipe them all out. Oh shoot, what was that? What missed? I don't know if I had to do the higher level one or if the lower level one would have been enough, but I don't remember what I was even supposed to get here. The king lost, got something stolen from him. Ugh. Let's try. I'm gonna do Dia. Oh, that did good damage. I don't even know if they were undead or not. They looked undead. They looked like Grim Reapers. Oh, jeez. I don't want to fight these guys. It's all poison. Come on. All these guys trying to flee. There we go. There's just all poison dudes. I don't want to deal with that. All right, I can deal with that. There we go. Nice. Okay, this is it, probably. I don't know. Scorpions. Oh, these ones aren't so bad. Ah, poison him though. Alright, so that is the item I need, probably. It's not a very big dungeon then. Nope, that's not it. Her magic spells are really coming in handy. Alright, just two of them. I'm gonna try. I mean, didn't do a whole lot of damage there. Huh, okay. Potion. Well, yeah, at least I'm making money here. I like how the werewolf is green. And apparently poisons you. That makes tons of sense to me. All this poisoning, yeah. I know I'm whining about poisoning, but there's so many poison enemies. I don't like having to have 150 antidotes. Next time I go to shop, I'm gonna have to buy more antidotes. I already went there. Go for these poison ones first. this on the other floor? Oh, I haven't gone in there yet, I guess. Okay, I don't need to use my D on these guys. They're not as strong as I thought. I got wasted by one of these in the beginning. But I was super weak. My one dude's paralyzed. I wonder if that stays after the battle. Hope not. Okay, it does not. It appears it does not. Alright, let's check this. What in the world was it that I was supposed to find? It's not this dagger, that's just a normal dagger. This is some weird looking gargoyles. Wish I could zoom this map out a little more and see. Was there more up here that I missed? Doesn't look like it. I'd like to be able to see the whole area that I explored, so I can see if I missed anything. Is there a better map view? In the world map, you can zoom in on the map or blow it up. You can't really zoom it in. But you can't seem to do that here. Did I already went in here, okay. What am I looking for? Dang it, I need to pay. I've gone to that king multiple times now. I can't remember what he told me I was supposed to be looking for from him. Either way, I haven't found it. Oh, jeez. Might be in trouble. There we go. I just don't like. Now that I'm taking a hit from all these guys. Gonna get poisoned at least. Where in the world? Alright, let's see. Is it his crown I'm looking for? I don't know how to get to the next floor. There's got to be a ladder. Once I find it, I might have to leave. Just to, just because I've spent so much time here. And health spent trying to explore this place. I don't know if I can afford to go much deeper. I did go here, right? Yep. Where in the world is this? Great. Yeah, I might have to leave. And get more items. I don't know where in the world the ladder or stairway or door or whatever to the next floor is. Like, I've probably passed it like 50 times. Let's talk to this bat. I don't see anything else marked on the map. Yeah, after I find it, I'm gonna have to probably just leave and buy some potions and whatnot, and then come back. Or at least I'll know where it is then. I wonder if there's a ladder I'm missing or something. If anybody knows where to go, please tell me. Alright, I am gonna Google it. How to get walk through. What is this called? If it weren't for the fact that there's all these random encounters, I wouldn't worry about it. I just wander around until I figure it out. But I'm getting tired of these random encounters. Alright. The enemies love to poison you. Bring 99 potions. Yeah, apparently should have brought potions and antidotes. Oh wait, you start off in a room with 2 paths, assuming you want to get all the treasures. You want to take the... Okay, well there you go. I think there apparently was another path. I'm not even going to read all the rest then. There was another path up here. If so, then that answers my question. I'm still going to have to leave and go back and get more potions and antidotes. But, I did not even realize, though, that there was another path. Sounds like I went north and there's a south region, too. South, path. But, yeah, this is annoying, though, with all these, I thought I just... Did I use a potion instead of a... Alright. Here... is where I... these guys were easy. This is back where I came from. It looks like them, from what I just skimmed online. I only read the first couple sentences of the walkthrough, but it looks like it mentioned there's 2 paths, north to south. Go north if you want to get all the treasure. Oh yeah, there was a whole other path that I just skipped. I didn't see it because that path is a little narrower, and the north path is much more obvious. So I just didn't even notice that south path. Alright, so it's north, just it's kind of a distraction and some treasures. But since I just spent so much time wandering this cave, yeah, here we go. That's where I need to go. And apparently need more potions and antidotes. I'm gonna go ahead and leave now. When I come back, I know that I know where to go next time, and I can skip that north path because I already got all the treasures there. But yep, I will go ahead and abandon this place. I know exactly where to go next time. Well, these ones didn't work out so well. I wonder if that won't hurt them because they're blue. Yeah, it did. That would make too much sense, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna go back to my elf village, heal, get potions and antidotes, and save. But yeah, that was, I mean, just from the sentence or two I read in that walkthrough, it sounds like that it's a fairly long dungeon, and they recommend lots of potions and antidotes because of all the poisoning dudes. But I experienced that just that little bit I was in there. Like every other dude you run into poisons you. And paralyzed, it seems like, but paralysis, since it ends at the end of the battle, it's not the end of the world. I mean, you can survive that. You just gotta get through the battle. But yeah, that was made me feel dumb. Well, I was just wandering around that one room that whole time. Of course, that's why I didn't find it. Is the path was not in that room. I mean, it wasn't in there that long, really. I guess, but longer than I would have liked to be. Why am I running into such large groups of wolves now? Not really an ideal night to be watching a stream, I know. It's school night, work night, late. But I figured I wanted to play a little bit before bed. Just do a little more grinding and figure out where to go next. But hey, at least I did figure that out. I do now know. I went to the castle, found out I need to wake that dude up. To wake him up, I need to go to that witch. The witch wants the glass eye. To get the glass eye, I need to get it from Astos. Haven't found him yet. But this dude's saying Astos stole his whatever the other king said Astos stole from him too. And if I go to the Marsh Cave, which is where he's sending me, hopefully I can find something. Hopefully it leads me to the right path. Either way, this king sending me in search of recovering something from Astos into the Marsh Cave, and Astos both is responsible for stealing the glass eye and putting this dude to sleep. So should be the right place. Alright, I do need to go buy items. Just a bunch more potions and antidotes. Actually, I'm gonna buy a few more ethers. a lot of money now. Um, there we go. I should actually get lots of money from Gearstone. I don't know what paralyzed. I think is what they were causing me in that dungeon, giving me. I'm guessing paralyzed, not stone. I didn't see any cure for that, but like I said, if I can just make it through a battle, that runs out anyway. Alright, so I got a ton of potions and antidotes now. Let's see. Oh, what I got? Lots of potions, lots of antidotes. Okay number of ethers and phoenix downs, just in case. So I should be good, I hope. I'm going to save. And I'm going to call it a night. And I will go back to the hole in the ground tomorrow, that cave, and head down the right path now that I know what the path is. So, alright, well, thank you for watching. Thank you for not making fun of me too much while I figure out what in the world is going on. So, alright, have a good one. Bye.